Namaste. I have seen people all over the world marvel at India and the vibrant Hindu culture. We are the only surfing ancient civilization among 32 ancient civilizations that flourished on earth since the dawn of history as we know it. Hinduism has survived every challenge. It survives in its festivals, it survives in its gods, its traditions, and above all, its most unique and unrivaled philosophy that has percolated even to the least educated person in Indian society. The Hindu mind is a very ancient mind. It is not a gross mind that is built on historic facts. It is a mind that runs on principles, on the spirit of things. It is a mind that is capable of subtleties. To the Hindu, it is not important to know if Rama was born this particular day, at this particular time, or this particular year. It is of no consequence to the Hindu whether Sri Rama was born 7,000 years ago or 50,000 years ago or 20 lakh years ago. That a Mahapurusha like Sri Rama did walk the earth offers immense spiritual strength and offers meaning to the Hindu mind. Because for a Hindu, the Mahapurusha, Sri Rama, is real. The historicity of the person of Rama, or the accuracy of the size of the footprint found in any sacred place of worship, is unimportant to the Hindu mind. The Hindu mind does not think whether that footprint was made by a sculptor or whether it was an imprint made by Rama's actual feet. The name of Rama and the identity of that footprint with Sri Rama is enough to worship it. You tell the Hindu Rama is blue, he's fine. You tell a Hindu that Rama is golden in complexion, he's fine too. The Hindu mind worships the being of Rama. So who is Sri Rama? The Sri Rama whom millions adore is the most loving being that the ancient Hindu consciousness perceived. A being who loved his father so much that he could give up his kingdom. He could give up his future without having to think a second time. A being who is in such a state of love that he could never think of accusing his stepmother for her selfishness. A being who loved his wife so much that he walked the length of the nation, finding a way for her and won her back. A being who even respected his enemy. A being who loved his people. If you looked at that being, Sri Rama, in his love, the Hindu mind sees the divine avatar. You would even find it funny that most Telugu people thought Sri Rama would have spoken Telugu in his lifetime until the Hindi Ramayana serial emerged. And I'm sure till today many North Indians think Rama must have spoken Hindi. To the Hindu, it is irrelevant that Rama spoke Sanskrit in his lifetime. What matters is the being, Sri Rama, and his divine love. It is his love that is being celebrated year after year as Sri Navami. And the prayer and hope and the wish of every Hindu is that an ounce of the love of Sri Rama may flow into them. That their sons and their daughters will imbibe that spirit of Sri Rama into their consciousness. That is why we celebrate a Rama. That is why we celebrate a Krishna. That is why we celebrate a Hanuman. You cannot understand the ancient Hindu tradition with a limited mind. It requires a vaster consciousness and a greater depth.